single herb actually reduce the risk of cancer or cure insomnia? That's our question today. And here with the answer is the author of The Herb Bible, which is right here, Earl Mindell. Nice to have you with us. Good morning.
Gosh, I haven't seen you in, I don't know, 5, 6 years. Yep. You look great.
Well, it's an occupational hazard. What can I do? You take good care of yourself, you look good. You don't look too bad either, Jerry.
Thank you. Well, I have on occasion used a few herbs. Now, you're a pharmacist. You're also they call it a chartered
herbalist, right?
Yeah, because we don't want any uncharted herbalists.
That's right. You got to be chartered.
Okay. But we're talking about healthful, natural aids, health aids, as well as cures, hopefully, for some of the
well, about cure, it's more of a prevention type thing. It's like basically herbs can be called like over-the-counter remedies, I think is the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
And they're so available now.
They're available,
Tell us about some of the more popular ones.
Well, actually, the National Academy of Sciences talking
I knew you were going to
about,
start there.
There's garlic, right?
And I just got a whiff, like a wave.
Well, it's very good because they now have of course, an odorless type of garlic. It's a natural garlic, but it's odorless, so you don't have the odor.
Oh. No, there's some in here that smells like socks.
There's a couple other ones here.
It's there somewhere.
But carrots will help lower cholesterol, and garlic is a good preventative against heart disease and some types of cancer.
Boy, the juice man came by. I'm doing that at home with the carrots.
Yeah, the carrot juice is great.
Stir-frying garlic just for a few seconds gets rid of the odor.
But these are the ones people don't know about.
Yeah, let's talk about some of them and how they relate to us.
Here is hops. Hops is a wonderful...
From beer.
Well, actually, beer is used for hops. Just sprinkle a little bit, pulverize it, and sprinkle it on your pillow, and it's a wonderful sleep aid. Amazing? Not bad.
Okay. Is that the guy?
No.
That's the guy.
Is that the guy?
That's the farm field.
Why would you want to put that on your pillow?
It's like grass.
Can I put it under my pillow?
You can put it on your pillow, Gary, but the idea is to sprinkle it on
Tell
the
her
pillow.
it's potpourri.
Feverfew. Now, this is interesting. The research...
Fever what?
Feverfew. 75% of the people who have used feverfew in capsule form will prevent migraine headaches.
Oh, really?
75%, and it's still unknown.
You get those?
It was actually written up in a British medical journal.
So how do you use it, though?
Well, it's a capsule form.
As a preventative.
As a preventative, usually 3 times a day.
Did you make like a tea out of it?
You can make a tea out of it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And ephedra is a good decongestant. It's actually used today in some of the
there's part of it. A little bit.
Right. And here is echinacea. Now, this is the #1 remedy in Germany for colds and flus. It helps bolster the immune system, almost unknown in the United States.
Like vitamin C, the way we use
vitamin C is
What's the name of it again?
It's called echinacea. Yeah. Echinacea.
Ooh, that smells wonderful.
Ooh, yeah. We're getting better. See, I left the good stuff in
I'm going to put some of this on my pillow.
Okay,
yeah, that's great.
Okay. Echinacea is a wonderful.
But you won't smell it with the pills or the capsules. So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What's
well, for female disorders, false unicorn and valerian have been used as uterine tonics.
Like for cramps?
Yeah, cramping. Absolutely. Valerian is a good sleep aid and also help against the cramping. And chamomile. Chamomile is, of course, been known for hundreds of years in Europe.
Kind of a sleep aid, isn't it?
Well, it's a relaxant, and it also helps against cramping and things like that. I use this myself. It's
wonderful. Why is this called false unicorn?
Well, that's just the name of it. It's but it can be used. It's a kind of a uterine.
Hey,
tonic.
listen, I got to ask you. Speaking of unicorns and other things that go bump in the night, this business that the Chinese have about the rhino horn.
Right.
Is there any truth to that?
Well,
it's supposed to have sort of miraculous powers.
It's hard to say. There's a lot of Chinese, Gary. I don't know about that.
I know that.
Well, there is something, actually. There is something. I don't know about the rhino horn, but there is something called yohimbine.
Yeah?
Yohimbine, it's a bark from a tree that is the only known aphrodisiac. I knew you'd get around to that.
What, you mean for men?
Yes, for
everybody?
men. For men. It works for women, too.
So what do you do, just chew on a little bark? And
you
off
can
you go?
either bark, or it comes in liquid form, and actually in higher doses, it's actually on prescription. And it is actually a known...
you could use this for impotence?
That's right.
No, all right, great.
Use it for impotence.
Why me?
I'm not looking at you, Gary. Listen,
we're waiting to see if you keep carrying this with you or what.
Also for men,
there'll be a head count after this demo.
Witch hazel and aloe. Wonderful after shaving. It helps smooth the skin against irritation. And aloe is probably one of the best first aid things we know against sunburn, things like that.
Right.
So it comes in combination like this. This is rosemary, and another one called faux tea. The Chinese have used it in the scalp. They massage it in the scalp We think that it kind of stimulates the blood flow and possibly can help with hair loss.
So you can buy, for example, in a health food store, rosemary in a liquid form?
No, this you make it into a tea, so you can brew it and make it
just
into
rub
tea.
the
Do we have anybody here in the audience that has used herbs and had real success with them? Anybody? I guess not. Okay.
Nobody.
Just curious.
Well, they've used garlic and carrots.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
But the ginger is a good one for nausea.
Let me tell you something. When I was a little boy, my mother gave me ginger ale when I was nauseated or had an upset stomach. And now, of course, we know that ginger is a wonderful anti-nausea against morning sickness, etc. And here's evening primrose oil, wonderful against the symptoms of PMS, like the bloating and the whole thing.
It's a good
Earl
one to
Mindell,
end on.
pleasure
Thank you,
to see
Earl.
you again. The book is Earl Mindell's Herb Bible, and it's got some interesting stuff in
And it comes with Rona's ringing endorsement, too. Yeah.
Later on this week, how you can afford a trip to London in style.